Hi guys, welcome to Classic Rock and Country Music Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Today's video is on Mr. Waylon Jennings and the eerie last words, his eerie last words to Buddy Holly before his death. This is pretty wild. This is pretty sad, really. Let's take a look. Holly, Ritchie Valens, and J.P. Richardson were famously killed in a plane crash on February 3rd, 1959, which Don McLean dubbed the day the music died in his 1971 classic, American Pie. In the 71 classic, American Pie, he wrote about the day the music died, aka February 3rd, 1959, when Buddy Holly, Ritchie Valens, and the Big Bopper, J.P. Richardson, were famously killed in a plane crash during a United States concert tour. 5 decades later, excuse me, the tragedy was explored in a July 2022 episode of iHeartRadio's Too Much Information podcast, where hosts Jordan Runtagh and Alex Heigl break down McLean's hit song and discuss the events leading up to the plane crash. Long before boarding the plane, Holly, famous for songs like That'll Be the Day and Peggy Sue, was performing shows throughout the Midwest on the Winter Dance Party Tour, along with Ritchie Valens and Richardson, Dion and the Belmonts, and as well as Frank Sarda. The musicians referred to the show as a tour from hell. Excuse me. As they had traveled hundreds of miles each day and moved all their own equipment in temperatures as low as 35 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 35 degrees Fahrenheit, per the podcast. Weather conditions caused one performer to be hospitalized for frostbite. Many others came down with the flu. Holly was in a terrible mood the hours leading up to the February 2nd concert in Clear Lake, Iowa, which would unknowingly be his last performance. After the show, he decided to avoid the cold and rent a private plane to fly himself and some of the musicians to their next gig in Fargo, North Dakota. According to TMI, Holly planned to bring his band members, Jennings and Tommy Alsop, on the 3-passenger plane. However, it's believed that Alsop was challenged to a coin toss by Valens, who ended up winning his seat on the ill-fated flight, and Waylon Jennings also gave up his seat to Richardson, who had gotten the flu and wanted to see a doctor before the next performance. Supposedly, after hearing about the seat switch, Holly told Jennings, "Well, I hope your old bus freezes up," in an eerie response that allegedly haunted Jennings until his death in 2002. He replied, "Well, I hope your old plane crashes." Plane took off at 12:55 a.m. on February 3rd and crashed into a cornfield about 5 minutes later, in a cause believed to be weather-induced error on a 21-year-old pilot Roger Peterson's part. He wasn't trained to fly in such poor conditions, which led to the crash that killed Holly at 22, Valens at 17, and Richardson at 28. And he wouldn't talk about that for a long time, they said. And I guess before he passed, he started talking about it finally. But, man, that would just be hard to handle, be hard to carry, and especially your buddy. Seen some of the pictures of him and Holly, like they were not only musicians, but buddies, That's just sad. Anyway, that's all I have for you. Hope you guys enjoyed this, or got something out of it. I don't know how you really enjoy it, but please don't forget about classic TV facts and trivia. It's on Gene Stapleton, played Edith Bunker. It's a really good one today, if I do say so myself. Please don't forget to subscribe, and please like this video. You guys have a great day. God bless you, and as always, be praying for you.